Hey makeup homies, my name is Alicia. Thanks for joining me today. This is my May update, yes, for Deck of Panning. And this was a project that was created by Emily and Max. She used the inspiration of a book talker that had a TBR list and she changed it into a makeup game. And we have a deck of cards and we pick the deck, and Emily so graciously refreshes the prompts every month, and we find out what it is and we pick things and go to it. So let's just get into what I had left over, what I rolled in, and what I did. It's pretty exciting. So one of the things that I had left over from the last update was I had rolled a joker, which means are you joking me? So it's something that you wouldn't necessarily want to pan or didn't think you could pan or whatever. So I rolled in my Wet n Wild Photo Focus translucent powder. I said that I would use this 50 times or finish it. I mean, I'm pretty, it's well loved. I've used it 37 times. So 13 more times or finish. It's going to be like, it's going to be pretty close. So I use this anytime that I wear a base. I put this to lock in the base. I don't remember if I'm wearing a base today. I don't think I am. I think I just have concealer. I have my new Danessa Myricks shiny on. So that was that. Next I had was the Jack of Clubs, which was mainstream. And I had rolled in my Maybelline 4-in-1 Perfector. I love this stuff. And I had used it 8 times. I used it the additional 2 times, so it is rolling out. Next was 3 of Clubs, which was influenced. I rolled in my ColourPop Super Shock in Ice Dream. I was influenced by Deb B, who has a love-hate relationship with this Super Shock. I really liked it. It just added a pop, or I wore it on its own. It's a good little thing. I had used it 5 times. I have used it 10 times, so that is rolling out. Then I had the 4 of Hearts, which was an easy peasy. I had used this 9 times, so it wasn't quite as easy peasy as I thought. But I rolled in my Stila Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow in Perlina. This stuff was recommended when the new Urban Decay Space Cowboy liquid liner didn't quite work for me. So one of the people at Ulta recommended this to me, and they were completely right. This is awesome. I had used it 9 times. I've now used it 10. Rolling out. Next was the 4 of Spades, which was out of your hands, which meant that it took the place of have your kid choose or phone a friend or however the prompt you wanted to say was. And the only person in my house when I rolled this in was my son. So I said, pick one thing in my collection that you'd like to see me use 10 times. So naturally, he picked 3 things. The first thing was the Soul Body Shimmer. I got this as a declutter from DW at Dub's Beauty Diary. I used it 10 times. I find that when I am panning, it takes away my decision fatigue because it's like, oh, what highlighter should I use today? Oh, I know, this one. So this one sometimes left, it was a little thicker than I probably would use it like as a body shimmer, like it's supposed to be instead of a highlighter, but I still liked using it. It was a nice purple color. The next thing he rolled in was my Il Makiage Color Boss Squad in The Real Deal. And so, sorry, it's so shiny. This is just a really nice quad. I said I would use it 10 times where each color counted as 1. I did that. I bought this from Riri at the Brutally Honest Beauty in one of her monthly tag sales online. And then the last thing that he rolled in was the ColourPop Super Shock in Pressed Juice. It's a really great color. I've also been panning 2 other things that were this color in my quart of Pans and Empties, and so it's gone together really nicely. And I have used all 3 of these things 10 times. So this is rolling out. I had said I wouldn't roll out the prompt until I finished all 3, but I did. So he did well in picking because they were things that I used. The next thing was the Five of Spades, which was glittery. And I rolled in this Wet n Wild gloss, color icon gloss. You can, I don't know if you can see it, but I've actually, it's pretty much gone. I'm going to keep using it. So I've used it 10 times. So I met my goal on this. But this was, I'm actually wearing it right now. It's really easy to wear. It's not a lot of color. It feels nice. So I used that up. This was full when I started. So this was a good one to pick. So that's rolling out. And lastly, I had the Jack of Spades again, which was another mainstream. So I chose my Wet n Wild blush, the color icon blusher in Mellow Wine. I've had this too long, but it's a really good blush and it's still good. So I wanted to use that 10 times and I did. So if you're doing your math right, I am rolling out all but one of my prompts. So this guy stays in, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to roll in. It's very exciting. So I'm going to use my friends' cards again this month. Very, very fun. And they're from the 5 Quarter Store. My favorite. Nope. Okay, so let's make sure you know that I have the jokers in here. Even though I don't know. I mean, obviously, I'm not opposed to getting a joker since I've already had them. There's one, and... should have done this before. So, oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, yeah. So, this one, could I be wearing any more clothes? And then, how much do you weigh, Ross? So those are my 2 jokers, okay? They're going in my deck, in here, and here. I'm so graceful. She's beauty and she's grace. Okay. So I get to pick 6. I've really enjoyed panning. I find that it, you know, I am able to use my things with more gusto and more creatively because, like, especially if I'm doing an eyeshadow or something like that, it makes me, I don't know, wear the same look every day. So it forces me to do new things. So, okay, so all shuffled. So here we go. 1. Let's see what it says. It says, we're best buds. Look at that, we're bracelet buddies. That's what they'll call us. Okay, 10 of diamonds. Sorry, guys. Sorry, but I'm not. This is the 2 of diamonds. This is Thanksgiving of some kind. I think this looks like the one where she makes the trifle. So 2 of diamonds. This is the 3rd one. Ace of spades. Clubs. This is the one with the book. That's really sick. I think. Pretty sure. Okay, 4. 7 of hearts. This is the one where she thought that her mom was the cat. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7 of diamonds. It's just Rachel. I don't know what she's doing. And the 6th one. Okay, fine. 10 of hearts. It's just Monica and Rachel in bed mad at something. I don't remember that one either. So. Monica and Chandler. Okay. Monica and so Rachel. I'm going to figure out what these prompts are and get the things, and I'll be right back. All right. I'm back with all of my things. 1, if you hear a lawnmower, yeah, you do, because my husband got our lawnmower working and it's very exciting. 2, if you hear giggling, my son's having a play date. Also great, because it's a Sunday and he should be getting wiggles out. Yay. So, all right. So we'll just go in order. The 10 of hearts is Bomb, which is a Black-owned makeup business. And for that prompt, I decided to bring in my brand new that I bought myself for my birthday, Danessa Myricks Color Fix Metallic. It's what I have, actually, it's what I have on my eyes right now, so I don't need to swatch it for you. because this is what it looks like. It's rose gold. I think next time I use it, I will probably not, I'll probably put it over stuff, but I wanted to see what it would look like as a one and done. I even tried to pull it like down here. Didn't love it here. It didn't stay on that side. So that means it wasn't meant to be. But I really just love it as like a one and done. So, bomb. 10 uses. For if I don't say it, I'm going to use everything 10 times. 7 of Diamonds was a blush. So I'm going to bring in my Revolution Wizard of Oz blush. I believe, yeah. I believe that used to say I even scare myself, but I've dipped my brush right in there, so now it says I even myself. So it's a really pretty pinky with like a nice shimmer to it. See that? Like, kind of don't even need a highlighter with it but I love highlighter, so I always wear highlighter too, but that'll be my blush. The 7 of Hearts is a cream or a liquid. And I'm going to bring in my Flower Beauty Gel Crush. It's for lips and cheeks. Let's see, is there a Raspberry Crush? So it's this twist up, it looks kind of like sunscreen or a popsicle. And it is just really nice. And goes on lips or cheeks. I figured this was a really good time of year to use it. I don't usually use it in the winter time just because it's brighter than the things I tend to wear in the winter time. I don't conform with necessarily wearing things for seasons, just because if I feel like wearing something that day, that's what I do, but I just tend to not wear brighter fuchsias in the summer, so I will try and do that. I think these two will pair nicely together too, like if I underpaint with this one and I solidify it with the top one, I think that'll be really nice. So that's that. Then an Ace of Spades was a baby goal. So it was a goal of something that you just wanted to use a little bit, or that you wanted to maybe something that was almost done, something like that. So it said 3 to 10 uses. So I am going to bring in my new Wet n Wild Chameleon, or as Ted Mosby would say, Chameleon series. And this is the pot that so it looks like a Jelly Mutt shadow, right? It's goopy. And I think what I've seen people say, whoa. See, when you get it out on your finger, it looks awesome. And then you put it on and it just doesn't work that. Okay. So, dabbing. Dabbing is the way to go. Not, because once I do this, even that kind of came out okay. But see how it kind of flakes apart? So, yeah. So, I forgot to roll how many times I'm going to use that. Hang on a second. Okay. I used my Tiny Decisions app to do a random number generator between 3 and 10, and it chose 7. So I'm going to use this 7 times. I just, it's going to be great. I'm going to try and use it like over black. I'm going to try and use it in all sorts of ways. I've made a good decision. All right. 2 of Diamonds is metallic. So from this same line, I'm going to bring in the new Wet n Wild Chameleon highlighter. So you got fun, hello? Mermaid scales, right? And then oh, there it is. And my lighting over here didn't show up as well. It's a really nice highlighter. Like, I've almost gone back to get the green version of this one too. I picked up one of the eyeliners too. I don't think I've used it much yet, but I even think I put this on today. Isn't that a beautiful sound? Do you hear that? Oh, I love it when our lawnmower works. So this has been really fun. I love highlighters. It's good stuff. So I'm going to use that 10 times. And finally, the 10 of diamonds is gifted. So I just recently did an eyeshadow tag where I figured out what my oldest palette was. And it was this ColourPop Truly Madly Deeply. My mom gave it to me for Christmas. And so it's beautiful. It's peachy and summery and good. Again, I don't say I need to use these at certain times, but you know, I also tend to wear lighter things in the summertime. I think you know what I mean. So some of these are the old pressed glitters, because this is, so like these three are pressed glitters. So we won't include those in our thing. Maybe I'll use them as a nail polish. But the other ones are really beautiful. I mean, one of these is like the satin with the glitter. So it is a lot of the older formulas. But I know I really like this color. And I'll do like this color. And I'll show you, well, and I like, so there's 3 of the shimmers. So it can go deeper, which is really nice. So, yeah. So I think I want to do a no pan left behind on this guy. Minus the 3 glitters. So it is a 16-pound palette. So that's 13 thing that I need to use. But yeah, so that'll be my gifted. And so that is it. All the things I just showed you, plus my translucent powder, which will probably be done either way by the next rollout, because I only need to use it 13 more times or finish it. So maybe my next month, this will be gone. So let me know if you're doing this project and how you're doing on it. I want to know. And I always said I didn't want to do a YouTube channel to get like viewers or anything like that, but I'm having such fun interacting with all of you that I'm gonna say please subscribe, just so you keep coming back and interacting with me in the comments, because this has just been so fun, and this is why I wanted to join this community and be able to play. So subscribe if you want to, and I hope you're having a great day. Thanks. Bye.